Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic will be herbs that you can use as a witch. Whether you're beginner or intermediate or advanced or super advanced, I am going through a collection of 80 different herbs and I will be explaining their uses to the best of my ability and what I typically use them for. So first, we'll be covering 3 different areas. So protection, love, and money. So first we'll be starting off with protection because that is the biggest collection I have, which is a lot to go through. So we'll start off with Angelica root, which looks like this. This is used for healing, warding off evil, good luck, protection, purification, exorcism, and uncrossing. And this is a really good root to remove hexes, curses, and when you do cord cuttings, to cast a circle of protection around whoever is getting the cord cut, and really good for cleansing energy. And then we have barberry, which looks like this. This is used for barring your enemies from reaching you and trying to hex you, and cleansing, protection, love, and atonement. We have black salt, which is like a powder made with, I think, probably sulfur. It smells like sulfur, but it's very, very protective. You can sprinkle this around the corners of your house if you don't have pets, or across your front door to keep all negative energy and hexes and curses out. And it's also used for hexing and stopping gossip and scrying. Then we have blessed thistle. Oh my god, okay. Which looks like this. And the blessed thistle is a really good purification herb. It's also used for protection, removing hexes, cleansing negativity, and banishing evil. So if you have like demons or negative entities, you can use blessed thistle to chase them away. And then we have silverweed, also known as snake foil, which looks like this. This is used for protection, removing hexes and curses, love and wisdom, manifesting money, health spells, and power spells. So this is kind of an all-rounder. We have devil's claw root, which is one of my favorites. You can tell it's almost empty. You need to get more. But this is for protection, banishing, confusing your enemies, and cleansing negative energies. I use it a lot in return to senders and cord cuttings because I feel like it works really well. And then we have eucalyptus leaves, which looks like this. This is for warding against evil and general protection. Then we have galangal, which is another favorite of mine that I like to use a lot in return to senders and protection spells. Looks like that. This is for strength, power, victory over your enemies, good luck, breaking hexes, enhancing psychic powers, and court spells. We have mugwort, which is usually used for dreams and healing, but it can also be used for protection, safe travel, either physically or astrally, increasing psychic ability, scrying, and cleansing. We have another favorite of mine, nettle, which looks like this. This is used for breaking hexes. Generally, this is one of the most powerful herbs you can use to break a hex and remove any curse, essentially. That's its main job. It doesn't really have any other jobs but hex breaking. And then we have pennyroyal, which looks like this. This is used for protection, peace, good luck, clearing negativity, and business success. Then we have protection salts. So this is pretty much, it's blended in this spiritual shop. It's essentially just salt blended with sage and rosemary and protective essential oils. I assume it smells like frankincense and sage oil. And then we have slippery elm bark, which looks like this. This is used to stop gossip and as a protection herb. It creates a slippery aura so other people's spells can't take hold upon you. And then we have wood betony, which looks like this. And this is used for protection, purification, helping with nightmares, removing curses, and it can also be used for love and relationships. We have another favorite of mine, wormwood. Looks like this. This is great for return to sender spells, protection, spirit communication, and especially return to sender. Like, this will send it back so harshly. Like, for my research, it says to use only a pinch, but I like to just sprinkle it everywhere because you are not gonna fuck with me and not get punished for it. So if you're dealing with someone who persistently hexes you and you can only get one herb, I would say wormwood. Okay, so one, two, even more protection herbs. So we have agrimony, which looks like this. This is for return to sender spells, protection spells, binding spells, and banishing spells. We have astrolagus root, which looks like this. This is for long-term protection spells, strength, healing spells, prosperity spells, and immunity spells. And we have bone set, which looks like this. This is for protection spells, uncrossing spells, banishing and return to sender spells, healing spells, and courage spells. We have another favorite of mine, black walnut hull. This is used traditionally in hoodoo for uncrossing and cord cutting baths. So I use it a lot for cord cutting, and it's good for banishing, uncrossing, cord cutting, like I said, binding, and protection. So how you use it in a bath is you steep black walnut hull in boiling water, let it cool down, and then add it to your bath water. And if you don't have a bathtub, then you can just pour it down your back and down your chest to where the cords would be, and it cleanses those cords. We have cat's claw, which looks like this. This is used for protection spells, banishing spells, return to sender, cleansing, and also prosperity. We have chicory root, which looks like this. Let's see it. Can you focus? Yeah. This is protection spells, banishing spells, love and loyalty spells, and prosperity spells. And this one is empty, so I haven't filled it up yet, but a very obvious one, chili flakes. This is used for protection, hot return to sender energy, like fiery return to sender. Like if you want to return to sender and make it hurt, chili flakes. Banishing, cursing, and passion in love spells. We have dogbane, which looks like this. This is used for banishing, return to senders, protection spells, binding spells, and yeah. We have elderberries, which look like this. This is used for protection, return to senders, banishing, healing, love and loyalty, and prosperity. We have holy basil, also known as tulsi in if you're in India. That looks like this. This is for protection, warding, cleansing, love and loyalty, and banishing. Then we have whorehound, which is like this. This is for protection, uncrossing, clarity and truth spells, healing spells, and courage spells. We have hydrangea, which looks like this. This is for protection, warding, binding, love and union spells, and uncrossing. We have another popular, I would say, herb, hyssop. This is also used in uncrossing baths, so it's for uncrossing, protection, healing, facilitating pure love, and purifying yourself, your aura, purifying negative energies, etc. We have another one that I love to use a lot, Job's Tears. looks like this. This one is used for protection, warding, return to sender spells, prosperity spells, and making a wish. So how you can use it for wish spells or making wishes is you put an odd number into your working. So whether you're using candle magic, sprinkle around the candle. If you're using a mojo bag, put it in the bag. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 of them. You just put in with your spell. Then we have cola nut. Looks like this. This is used for stimulating energy in your spell work, protection, banishing, and prosperity. We have life everlasting flowers. So these pretty yellow flowers. This I've used in healing spells to do health healing for other people. It can also be used for protection spells, longevity spells to lengthen your lifespan, healing, physical or emotional healing, uncrossing, and love. We have mandrake root, which looks like this. This is used for protection, love and attraction, prosperity, return to sender, banishing, and hexing and binding. So this one is really all purpose. You can use it for literally everything. We have oak root, which looks like this. This is used for protection, courage spells, prosperity spells, love and union spells, banishing and binding spells. We have poke root, which looks like this. This is for return to senders and banishing, protection spells, transformation and alchemy spells, cursing and binding, and justice and truth spells. We have prickly ash, which looks like this. This is for protection, banishing, hot return to sender, like aggressive return to senders, courage spells, and passion spells. Then we have quack grass roots, which looks like this. And this is for protection spells, banishing spells, binding spells, loyalty spells, and prosperity spells. And this one is very common. Everyone has this, rosemary. This is for protection, cleansing, love and loyalty, clarity spells, and healing spells. Another favorite of mine, Solomon's seal. It looks like this. This is for protection, healing, love and union, uncrossing, and banishing. I like to use this in my protection wards in my room. I add like a teaspoon of Solomon's seal to the ward. And the last protection herb we have is vetiver. This is used for protection, banishing, uncrossing, prosperity, and passion. So that is it for the protection section of this video. The next section we'll be moving on to is, it's probably so loud on camera. Oh my god. Okay. So the next section we'll be moving on to is the love herbs. So we'll start off with catnip. Yes, that catnip. It can be used in spells. It's used for attraction, love, relationships, and also good luck. So if you want to put it in a spell for playing the lottery, that would be a good thing to do. Then we have Damiana, which is another very common one. This is mainly, oh my god, I keep dropping things. It's mainly used for lust. It's an aphrodisiac type of herb. And it's also for love, clairvoyance, and enhancing psychic ability. Then we have heather flower, which is used for love and also beauty spells, and it can also be used for luck and protection and immortality. This is my favorite herbs to use in love spells because they're just really pretty, like tiny little pink flowers. They're so cute. And then we have lady's mantle, which is also, let me see it here. This is also used for lust, but also for love and strengthening your spell and attracting love. Another favorite of mine, orange blossom. This one smells amazing. It smells so good. This is used for prosperity, harmony, peace, and also love. So peaceful relationships, essentially. And what is it going here? Okay. Then we have orris root, which looks like this. This is used for love, charisma, and success. You have red clover, which looks like this. This is for good luck, love, a happy marriage, loyalty, money, protection, and removing negativity. So another all-rounder. We have rose hips, which look like this. This is for love, health spells, soulmate spells, attracting your soulmate, and luck spells. I like to, when I'm doing love spells, I like to put 6 of these around the candle, because 6 is the number of love and union. So it just made sense intuitively to use 6. And then we have violet, which I'm also running out of. This is used for protection as well, but also love and lust, making wishes, manifesting peace, and healing spells. Then we have blueberry leaves. The labels for these are hard to read because the pink marker didn't work very well, so I'm sorry in advance. It looks like this. This is used for love and loyalty, prosperity, protection, warding, and long-term love spells. Then we have blue lotus. Looks like this. This can also be smoked, baked, or drank as a tea to give you like a similar high to weed, but not that intense. Like it's like a gentle high, and it's used to raise your vibration. But if your vibration is naturally higher than blue lotus, then you will not feel anything, because I drank it as a tea, I vaped it, I smoked it, and I felt nothing. It did nothing for me. But if you're starting out with your spiritual journey and you want an alternative to weed, then blue lotus is your girl, and it's expensive, but I've read people's experiences with it, and people say it works for them and it gives them effects, but it did nothing for me. But this can also be used for love and twin flame union spells, psychic power enhancement spells, healing and releasing spells, and spells to raise your vibration. Then we have cornflowers, these little blue flowers. This is used for love and lust spells, psychic enhancement spells, healing spells, and loyalty spells. We have Donkai root, these little roots. This is used for strong love, protection, healing, prosperity, and raising your feminine power. And we have another favorite of mine, grains of paradise. These little grains. This is used for love and passion, protection, banishing, return to sender, and courage spells. And we have hawthorn berries. Just looks like this. This is used for love and twin flame union, marriage spells, protection spells, warding, and healing spells. We have honeysuckle, which looks like this. This is used for drawing things towards you, whether that's love or money or whatever. Protecting your love, sweetening spells, prosperity spells, and psychic enhancement spells. You see it? Linden. Looks like this. These big leaves. This is for love and twin flame union, peace and calm spells, healing spells, and prosperity spells. And we have an uncommon one, but pomegranate powder. You can get this from any Indian store for like $5. So if someone's selling it for more, they're probably a white person trying to grift, so don't pay them. Just go to your local Indian market and you can get this so easily. Pomegranates are usually used for transformation spells and love spells, lust spells, fertility spells, and abundance spells, because they're the fruit of the underworld and they're known for love and lust and abundance. So you can just dress your candles with pomegranate powder. We have a very obvious one, rose petals. This is for love and union, harmony, self-love, blessings, and beauty spells. We have a pretty one, safflower petals. So it looks like saffron, but it's not. Focus. Yeah, it's red. This is for love and passion, glamour spells, prosperity spells, happiness spells, and harmony spells. Maybe another obvious one, or not obvious, but common one, star anise. This is used for love and passion spells, protection spells, psychic power enhancement spells, prosperity spells, and banishing spells. And this one, I think this one is pretty rare. I've never seen it in a shop except for one shop. It's a one like hoodoo shop near me called Unicorn Root. Looks like this. This is for love and twin flame union specifically. This is like one of the strongest herbs you can get for twin flame union. It's also for protection and raising your feminine power. It's funny because on my twin flame union journey, I kept seeing unicorns all the time. And then I walked into this hoodoo shop and I saw they had unicorn root and I was like, what is that used for? And she was like, I don't know. So I googled it. And then it's literally for twin flame union. And I was like, okay, I felt drawn to it for a reason. And the last one is yarrow. This can be used as an offering to Venus and Aphrodite. It looks like this. This is also for love and union spells, protection spells, courage spells, uncrossing spells, and binding spells. So that is it for the love herbs. And last but not least, oh my god, we'll be doing the money. If I can get things to stop falling over. We'll be doing the money herbs, which to be honest, I don't have very much of because I don't know. I don't really do money spells very often. And I haven't been collecting money herbs, but I have a few and some common ones. So I have calendula, which looks like this. This is used for good luck, money, vitality, business success, and clearing negativity. In my shop, which I will link in the description, I sell an oil, a Jupiter oil used for money spells and money manifesting that is infused with calendula petals. And it works really well for me. And then we have comfrey leaves, which is for good luck, money, anything financial related, healing, concentration, and money draw, so lottery spells. And then we have elderflower, which is used for protection, healing, breaking spells, prosperity, and purification. And we have my favorite money herb, sassafras, which looks like this. This is for prosperity, protection, love and passion, healing, and cleansing. I have a money powder in my shop and a success powder, and both of them contain sassafras. And when I dress my candles, my money candles with it, I within days make $1,000 at least. So sassafras is that girl. It works so well. If you wanted to get only 1 or 2 money herbs from this collection, find sassafras. And then very obvious one, basil. Everyone has this. This is for prosperity, protection, love and passion, and success. My money powder also has ground up basil in it, and cinnamon, which is next. Cinnamon, this speeds up the manifestation of your money and brings it to you faster, as does ginger powder, which I'm almost out of, but ginger powder works really well for speeding up results. And then the last thing is not a money herb, but some powder / dirt, which is bank dirt. And ignore the dogs fighting. This is bank dirt. She makes it with dirt she collects from outside a bank, and then she puts cinnamon powder and stuff in it, like other stuff. And I bought this because I tried to go to a bank to collect their dirt, and it was late at night, and I thought I was the only one there. And then there's some guy standing at the bus stop staring at me because I was just standing there with like a makeshift shovel ready to shovel bank dirt. so I left because I didn't want the cops called on me thinking I was trying to rob a bank. So thankfully I found the hoodoo shop banker, and you can literally just sprinkle it around the money candle, sprinkle it in your wallet, sprinkle it in your shoes, or dress your candles with it. And yeah, so those are all of the herbs that I am talking about today. There's more that I have that I will talk about in another video, because those are for more baneful workings, hexing and stuff like that. But I feel like I covered a pretty good variety of herbs and a variety of uses for them. In my workings, I like to use an odd number of herbs, so you can do 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, whatever. But I like to do at least 5, and I've gone up to like 43 herbs for one spell because I am hardcore, and more doesn't necessarily always equal better, but in my opinion, as someone who's been doing this for a few years, I find better results the more herbs that I use, and mixing and matching herbs and stuff. And another witch tip, if you are concerned about dressing your candles with whole herbs because they catch on fire and it's a fire hazard, you can get a coffee grinder and grind up all of your herbs and turn it into a powder, and then dress your candle with that powder, because it's still the same energy, and it's even more intensified, because in powder form you can put even more herbs on the candle rather than like whole herbs or flakes of the herbs or whatever. So that's another hot tip. And yeah, if you have any questions about any of the herbs that I listed, I know I kind of went through them quite fast because I want to keep this video under 30 minutes because there's so many to talk about, so I didn't go into like super in-depth detail, but I feel like I shared enough information to give you a head start about like which ones to get for what. And what I would recommend is going with the herbs that you feel called to. So whichever ones intuitively kind of popped out for you or stuck out for you during this video, those are the ones your soul is probably calling to work with. Yeah, that is it. And yeah, see you in my next video.